So today we're going to talk about huge major signs that you have quantum jumped timelines, you are in a new reality, and that you should get ready for your new life. Because when you change your frequency and you quantum jump into a new reality, you're going to see changes in your physical 3D environment pretty fast. You're going to see major shifts. So get ready for them. So if you have any of these signs, you've definitely quantum jumped. The first sign is you have consciously and intentionally, that's really important, consciously and intentionally identified and become aware of your limiting beliefs and your old fear-based stories that were holding you back in your old frequency. So for instance, if you had a lot of money blocks, if you had a lot of scarcity beliefs about money and you've identified them, now you're working on rewiring them. That's a huge sign that you have quantum jumped. Remember, our frequency is governed largely, like very influenced, not necessarily completely, but largely influenced by the way we think, by the stories we tell ourselves, by the beliefs we adopt. So when you adopt new empowering beliefs that are in support of abundance, that are writing a new story about your love life or your finances or whatever it is you're trying to shift, you can expect your reality to shift. So you've been doing a lot of shadow work, you've been doing a lot of introspection, you've made a lot of self-discoveries. All of these are huge signs that your consciousness is shifting, your paradigm is shifting. The second major sign is you have consciously and intentionally put out to the universe the new reality that you prefer. Okay, so you have a vision for your life now. You have a vision of what you want your income to be. You have a vision of what type of house you want to live in. You have a vision of what kind of relationship you want to have. It is clear, it is intentional, and you have released it. The universe knows 100% now what reality you prefer. Maybe you've written it down, maybe you've spoken it through affirmations, maybe you visualized it, whatever method it was, you just had the conscious intention of what reality you want. That is so exciting, because a lot of what blocks and delays people's manifestation is a lack of clarity and a lack of conscious intention. The universe is confused. The universe doesn't know what you want when you're putting out inconsistent frequencies and emotions and intentions. So you're going to get a mixed bag of results, which you might have experienced in your past. Not anymore though. Now it's clear. Now the universe is not confused anymore. And you're putting out that clear frequency, broadcasting that clear energetic field that the universe can properly respond to and work with you. Next, and this is a huge pivotal sign, you have taken inspired action, or you're starting to take inspired action, and you are listening to the voice of your higher self. Because your higher self is what leads you to the reality that you are seeking. It is what guides you. It is the path that it lays before you, and then you walk down that path, you listen to the signs from your higher self, you take the inspired action, and that is the quickest way to quantum jump into a new reality, because you're in that flow state, you're in that state of allowing. So like I say in pretty much every video, the strongest way your higher self talks to you is through emotion. Your higher self speaks in frequencies, and frequencies are translated in your body through emotion. So when you feel excitement, exhilaration, curiosity, and passion, that is your higher self saying, hey, 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 this is the way to go. If you feel the excitement and passion, for instance, when you are playing piano, that is what you should be doing. That is called taking inspired action if you play piano every single day, because you are in that flow state. You are in the excitement. You are in a divine, sacred communication loop with your higher self. That is one of the most sacred spiritual acts you could ever take, is taking inspired action. Because you really are in that pure state of being, and you're in complete alignment with your soul signature and your authentic self. Okay, and it will lead you to the reality that you deeply desire. Sometimes your higher self knows better than you do what you want, But of course, you want to give it as much clarity as you can. But sometimes it takes it further. Sometimes it will shock, surprise, and delight you even better than what you had visualized. That's what's so beautiful about allowing and being in that flow state. And the last major sign that you have quantum jumped, and this is like, you need this sign, is your daily routine has changed. Okay, your behaviors, your actions in the 3D world will dictate your reality, right? Your higher sign gives you messages from that realm of the unseen. You take the actions in the 3D realm, and that is what shifts things in your life. You decide to go meet this or that person. You decide to reach out to this person. You decide to put out content, for instance. You decide to do something creative every single day. That is what leads to true lasting change, and that is what quantum jumps you. I'll give you examples. There are so many YouTubers out there who they didn't see major changes and major results in their life until they started filming every single day on YouTube, putting out a video every single day. In fact, Aaron Doughty, a very popular manifestation YouTuber, said that the moment he decided to film every day and upload every day, 6 months later, his life was like completely different. He quit his job and he was making more online than he was at his job. Okay, so that's one example. For me, it was a little bit different. I wasn't as intense as him. I wasn't able to do it every day, or it was more like I didn't make it a priority to do it every day, but I did it as much as I could. I put as much energy as I could into it. And it wasn't every day, but it was regularly every week. You know, I'd put energy into my channels and my TikTok, and it took me 7 months, but I was able to grow my TikTok to over 100,000 followers, and that's because I started to change my daily routine. In the mornings, I would start to film TikToks every day. And just that one thing is what created massive change in my reality. So if you see a change in your daily reality, your energy has changed. You have a different frequency, and when you have a different frequency, you attract a different reality. That's exactly how it works. That's why you see massive transformations with people who lose weight. They literally change their frequency into somebody who is into health and fitness, and then they reinforce it with inspired action. And they change their daily routine. They change their lifestyle. So you're going to see changes in your lifestyle. You're going to see changes in what you do, how you spend your time, right? Maybe instead of watching Netflix when you get off work or something like that, you are sewing, right? That's like a calling for you, is fashion. You're sewing. And it's like, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like inspired action. It feels like something's coming through you, and you're just in that creative act, and you have the energy for that. And that's because you shifted your frequency first, and then your behaviors followed, and you followed the passion. So if you have all 4 of those signs, you have like 100% quantum jumped, and it's just a matter of time to see your reality catch up to your new frequency. Now all you need to do is continue taking the inspired action, continue working with your higher self, and being in a state of allowing. That is the most important thing, is you want to be in that flow state, in that state of allowing. Try your best to stay out of resistance, to stay out of expectation, because that will delay and block. Just be in the allowing, be in the process, really enjoy the process of it. That's what your soul came here for. It came here for the process. It came here for the adventure. Get ready for your life to totally transform, but stay in that frequency.